people is unique, and it holds a very special place, both in our history and for the set of values and mentality of our people. You see, the main essence of this holiday is this new beginnings, new hope, renewal. That in every life of every person, there's always a certain period of time when he needs a renewal, when he needs to review his past, his values, his life, his motivations, and search for something new, search for hope. You see, history of our people is very turbulent. I mean, when you have a history of several thousand years, you see sets of wars and conflicts and conquers and, interests of big empires. And without this holiday, without this sense of hope and renewal, our people would never had a chance to, take all these heavy blows of history and destiny with such wisdom, with such, compassion, and with such, sense of understanding that it will all pass. After winter, there's always a spring. One of poets of ours, one of great poets of our past would say about Kazakhs, this small, my small, passionate people who would look at the history and would look at life with hope. And it is really important that this young people, our next generation, our young generation, knows about this holiday. Even being so distant, with 14 hours difference from our homeland, they still stick to their traditions, they still know their traditions, and they are proud to show these traditions and show their culture, share their culture and language with other people. So again, let me tell you really briefly about this program these young people are studying here with. The program is called Bolashake, which in Kazakh language means future. It was started by our president 19 years ago in 1993, with this sense of hope that we will have, after being 200 years under a Russian Empire and Soviet Empire, after ruining our culture, after ruining our history, after ruining our language. I mean, could you imagine late 80s, most of our people wouldn't know their native language. We're still struggling with it. So the essence of program was just, reflecting the essence of this holiday. We would send these young people abroad. They would get the best education they could get, in overseas and foreign universities. They would come back and they would rebuild our country. Because for the first time in modern history of our nation, we have a state of our own. We have a country of our own. And we can start from scratch. We can rebuild everything. We can rebuild our past. We can look back at our history. We can get back our language. We can get back our history. And more than that, we would be looking with this new sense of hope to building a state of our own, to build a modern, democratic country with a thriving economy, with happy people, with wise leadership. So I look back at my fellow countrymen as young, fine, I wouldn't say kids, I'm not too old myself, but okay, gentlemen. And I couldn't, suppress my emotions. I said, yes, our country does have hope. This people, this human and social capital we're building right now would be the future generation of my country. Talented, rigorous, intelligent, and most of all, caring about their past and caring about their history and tradition. I'll tell you two, since we have such a rich history, I'll tell you two legends about Kazakhstan, very short ones. One legend goes about the beauty of the country. So when God was creating Earth, He would give, mountains to Georgians. He would give steppes to Russians, and He would give sands to Arabs. But Kazakhs was so lazy, they wouldn't come, for the distribution party. So when he woke up, finally went to God and said, "Well, sorry, God, I slept." is anything left for me? He said, no, look, Kazakh, I've distributed all the pieces of terrain I had, so there's nothing left for you. He said, well, but I can have no land, right? So please, God, do something. So he said, okay, I'll take one piece from Georgians, here's some piece of mountains to you, and I'll take some plains from Russians, and some sand from Arabs, and from rivers from Europeans. So Kazakhstan, just like, in that sense, it looks like United States, like America. We have everything. We have very high mountains, we have steppes, we have deserts, we have semi-deserts, we have rivers, we have lakes, we have forests. It's a very beautiful country. So please, I would like to extend, on behalf of my people, I would like to extend an open invitation for everybody in this room to come and visit our beautiful country. And second short legend goes about friendship. So back in our history, there were two tribes fighting. So there were conquerors who would come and conquer our tribes, and there were two friends, very good friends. So one day a friend was captured. One of those friends was captured and taken by a foreign tribe. And the other friend was going and looking for him. So he would come to chieftain, to the leader of that foreign tribe, and said, look, can you give me back my friend? And you can take anything from me that you want. And he said, what do you value most in this life? He said, well, you can take my life, you can take everything. So the chieftain, the leader of the foreign tribe, said, okay, take his eyes, because this is the most valuable thing in man's life, right? What you see the world through your eyes. So they took his eyes, and then they brought his friend. Okay, you can take him right now. But what happened to that other friend? They cut his legs so he couldn't walk. He said, but no, I'm a man of my word, you can take your friend back now. But the one couldn't see, the other couldn't walk. What happened? The one who couldn't walk mounted on the back of one who couldn't see. And he was guiding him to, and they walked together, chatting, laughing and joking back to their motherland. So the chieftain of that foreign tribe said, no, we will not conquer these people. Because with this kind of friendship they have, we'll never conquer these people. So please, we do value friendship most of all. It's a very beautiful country with friendly people with hope, who value friendship. So I'm really delighted that we have this today's event at PennState University, which is a very friendly university. We had meetings with the president, and all deans of all the schools in the same day, in the same location, which is a very rare thing for an American college. So on behalf of our program, I would like to extend this, gesture of friendship on behalf of my people. Please come to Kazakhstan, please visit us. Please host more students from our country, and let's ties between PennState University and our program strengthen in the future. Thank you very much.
We would like to thank you all for coming all the way here, and we hope this event today will be the beginning of our great alliance and friendship, and we hope all of us will be there for each other like we are today. And we are proud to say that the Alliance of Kazakh Students in the United States of America is now official.
In the spirit of today's events,